And welcome back. Can I give you a little tip? If you're doing something cooking involving white flour, don't wear dark suits. It's probably not the best idea. Hey, 4 of the most incredible music talents in Nashville have joined forces. They've released an album that represents their amazing musical chemistry. Jimmy Fortune of the Statler Brothers, Bradley Walker, a Dove Award-winning artist, Mike Rogers, a highly respected bluegrass musician, and Ben Isaacs of the Grammy-nominated group The Isaacs have released their latest project. It's called Brotherly Love. Would you please welcome Fortune, Walker, Rogers, and Isaacs.
Good to be with you, Governor.
Oh, man, I'm so excited to have you guys. You know, I said before the show, I said, this is like getting Willie and Waylon and Johnny Cash and Chris Christopherson together. All of you major players in the music business. Whose idea was it to put together this band? Everybody's pointing at you, Ben.
Ben's idea to put this together. Yeah.
But what led you to think this ought to work?
Well, we were working, it actually started, Mike and I and a buddy of ours, Josh Swift, plays downtown, and we play places around, like Station Inn. And it started by the Gaither people coming and watching us and saying, hey, this is really cool. Could we build on it? And these two guys were the first that I thought of to make a complete, because people don't realize what a great bass singer Bradley Walker is.
Best,
yeah. He's so good.
Thank you.
Well, you all knew each other.
Yeah.
You all were good friends.
Yeah.
And somehow it still worked in spite of all that.
Well, I've produced Jimmy's records, I've produced Bradley's records, and I've sang backgrounds on lots of records with Mike. So I knew their talent, and I knew what it could be in my mind, and I'm just so grateful that people saw our vision.
Yeah.
And the whole idea of Brotherly Love, title of the album, I mean, I guess that's kind of what you call yourselves, Brotherly Love, or?
We call it the Brotherly Love Project, because when we started it, you know, we kind of felt, well, for a while, how the world is just going in a certain direction and we just thought Brotherly Love, you know, I mean, it was such a great song on the record. Why don't we try to spread some brotherly love in this world? Because we sure need it. You know?
We need it for sure.
Yeah.
Mike, one of the things that I said when I was watching you guys rehearse, it was very obvious that you're still having fun and that you love what you do. There was a genuine sense of excitement, even in the rehearsal, that was very evident. You know, that to me is part of what makes this all work.
Well, we love each other. We're best friends, all of us. And then the music, you know, when we sing together, there's such a blend, and it's just, it's real.
We love the music, but I'll say between all of us, our most important talent is God gave us the talent of loving people.
Yeah.
And we love people, and we try to put it in our music, and we try to make, you know, a message in the music to the people. And we hope that people get that message. It's a message of love and hope, and just listening to 4 voices that we feel like really God had put us together. You know, we feel like it's a God thing.
Bradley, do you really like these guys? Are you sure?
Well, you know, I just feel so blessed and honored to be a part of this group. I mean, you know, Ben called me probably, 2 years ago and said, hey, what would you think about me, you, and Mike and Jimmy doing a quartet thing? And you know, I live down in Alabama, about 100 miles south of here, so I'm not in town all the time and not as much in the business, so to say, as they are. So I just thought, man, how awesome, what a blessing for them to, of all people, that they would call me and want me to be a part of this. And as you and I talked earlier today, you know, you never know when you put 4 voices together. You may know what each other can do individually, but sometimes it doesn't work. But man, when we got together the first time and just started singing songs, the very first time we ever sang together, just messing around, we sang for 2 hours. And I think that was just kind of an indication to us that, number one, it works vocally, and we have so much fun being together. It's just a huge blessing.
Ben, you guys, the Isaacs, have a big thing coming up. September the 14th, the Isaacs are going to be inducted into the Grand Ole Opry.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So for you, the hits just keep on coming, don't they?
You know, our family has been, it's been an incredible God year for our family. Things that, as a family group, that primarily sings Christian music to be given that opportunity. You know, it just goes to show you how big God is. And if you have a dream, hang on to it.
You know,
Amen.
when I talk to people about any of you individually, I honestly have never met anyone who doesn't love you, not just for your music, but they love you for who you are and just for your just being great people to hang out with and loving the fans and never being pretentious and always appreciating the people who buy the records and who applaud and who come to the shows.
I'm still one of those people. You know, I'm as big a fan as anything. You know, really, I mean, I'm a fan of great music, and I grew up, I think we all grew up going to concerts and just loving music. It's who we are. You know, it's more than what we do. It's who we are. And so I just feel blessed, and I think we all feel blessed that people want to hear us and that people would spend their hard-earned money to come to a show and hear us or buy our records. And so we will always be thankful for that.
Bradley, I guarantee you, this crowd here, they want to hear you for sure. And you can get your copy of Brotherly Love anywhere music is sold.